Let me tell y'all about a woman who didn't wait for freedom to be handed to her. She demanded it, she seized it, and she lived it on her own terms. Silvia Dubois. She was best known for gaining her freedom by beating up her slave mistress, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. She was born around 1788 in New Jersey to parents. Her father fought in the Revolutionary War against Great Britain, but he was still enslaved. Her mother was severely abused at the hand of her enslaver. 3 days after she gave birth, she was forced to go back to work, and her enslaver whipped her with the Knox goad, which is also called a cattle prod, after she failed to do her job correctly. But when Silvia grew up, she was a powerhouse. She was tall and strong, and she was unapologetically bold. At a time where most enslaved people couldn't read, write, or dream beyond the plantation, Silvia dreamed big, and she acted even bigger. One day, after being struck by her enslaver, a woman no less, Silvia did what many only dreamed of. She hit her back, knocked her ass out cold, and when her enslaver tried to retaliate, she left, period. While she described her male enslaver as pretty agreeable towards her, she said her mistress was abusive and domineering. She described her as the very devil himself. In one instance, she got whipped so severely that she gave her scars that she had for the rest of her life. In another, she claims that her mistress cracked her upside the head with a shovel. So when she said enough was enough that time, she meant it. But here's where the story turns legendary. Silvia walked all the way to her grandfather's house, a free man who brokered a deal for her release. The cost? $100. But Silvia said she'd pay every dime back. That was her promise, and she kept it. She ended up setting up her homestead near Cedar Summit on Sowland Mountain, where her grandfather opened up his own tavern. And she took care of her grandfather until the day he died and inherited all of his land. She enjoyed making children afraid of her by telling them that she would kidnap children and swallow them alive. She drank heavily, she danced, and she fought with both men and women. Oh, and get this, she lived to be over 100 years old, and she told her story in her own words to a Princeton professor in the 1880s. That story became a rare published biography of a formerly enslaved Black woman as told by her voice, her truth, and her legacy. Silvia Dubois is a symbol of what happens when you dare to own your own story. You fight for freedom and you rewrite the narrative. She didn't just survive, she thrived. She is proof that even when the system is built to keep you down, your spirit can still rise. If she can make $1 out of 15 cents, you absolutely know that you can. Now drop a black fist in the comments and share with someone who needs to hear this Black History gem.